Alhamdulillahi wahdah wa salatu wa salamu ala man la nabiyya ba'da amma ba'd. Inshallah ta'ala, we will discuss the issue of mudari' being in the state of jazm, which is jassive mood of mudari'. So you have done it before and you know that in lam, lamma, lamul amr and la'un nahi, these are certain particles, adawat, which gives mudari a jazm state, means sukoon at the end. So, for example, the Quranic ayat, in tusibka hasanatun tasuhum. So it was actually asaba yusibu to in tusibuka. It was actually in tusibuka. So in tusibuka, in made tusibuka into tusibka. Why? Because tusi ya was sakina there already. And then ba becomes sakina as well because the last letter was ba and it has to be sakin. To tusibu become tusib. So ya sakina and ba sakina together till you drop the first harfi illat, which is ya in this case. So tusibka, in tusibka. Hasanatun, if goodness comes to you, tasuhum, it gives them pain. They get unhappy with the sign of hypocrites, saying to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Quran. Likewise, lam, when lam is attached, so you know it, ja'ala yaj'alu. So yaj'alu, yaj'alani, yaj'aluna, taj'alu, taj'alani, yaj'alna, taj'alu, taj'alani, taj'aluna, taj'alina, taj'alani, taj'alna, aj'alu, naj'alu, naj'alu, we. So we do not make you, we did not make you, we did not make lahu, him, for him, we did not make for him min qablu, before this, samiyan, as a name. We did not put that as a name. This has never been given in as a name to anyone. Yahya was the Prophet Yahya in Surah Maryam. So lam is attached to mudari, it makes it into madi with meaning, and effect is that it negates the mudari action, and then it also make it into jazm. So lam naj'al, we did not make, we did not put. Okay, so sukoon at the end you could see, and that is the sign that it is in the state of jazm. So jawazim is the plural of jazim. Jazim is the fa'il for jazm. So anything that makes something into jazm state. So make it into jazm state. Lamma does the same thing. The difference between lam and lamma is something which has started in the past, but carries on even now, yet, until now. Am hasibtum an tadkhulul jannata? Do you assume that you would enter Jannah? وَلَمَّا يَعْلَمِ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا مِنْكُمْ وَيَعْلَمَ الصَّابِرِينَ. And yet Allah has not, assessed you whether you would work, which of you would work hard for the deen and which of you would be patient. So Allah has yet to assess you on this. Allah wants to see how you perform with your faith. So you'll be tested. So walamma ya'lam, ya'lam. So ya'lam, ya'lamu becomes ya'lam. Now you may say, but there is a kasra at the bottom. But that kasra is being added because of lam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's lam. The first one is sakina. Ya'lam, mil, that lam. Anything under the shad has two letters. So first one is sakina. So that's sakin lam, and this lam and then mim sakin, two sakins together. You can't drop this one because this is sahih letter. It's not harf illa. So you have to put a kasra to connect to the next one. So that's why you see this kasra. Otherwise it would be walamma ya'lamullahu. But lamma makes it into jazm state. Ya'lam Allahu. And then combining the two sakin together, ya'lamillahu. Lamul amr likewise, liyunfiq. Let them, they must invest, they must, do the charity. Who? Dhu sa'atin, the one with, abundance, the one who has the capacity to do so from their wealth, they should spend. Liyunfiq, let him do infaq, let him donate in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So lamul amr. La unnay likewise, la tahzan, do not grieve. Inna Allah ma'ana, indeed Allah is with us. So these are the 5 common particles or words which make mudari into jazm state. Now we're coming to the same, which we've done. This is the bit that we've already done. Now we're applying this to the defective verbs, the one we've been talking about for the last many months now, actually. So for example, yansuru, this is naqis wawi. Yansuru, yad'uvu, it was yad'uvu, and then it becomes yad'u, yad'u, yad'uwani, yad'uvuna, yad'u. That is originally it should be like this, but obviously there'll be a lot of ta'lilat, a lot of changes. So when there is harfi illa at the end and it is sakin, what do we do? So yansuru, yad'uvu. So yad'uvu, what do we do with yad'u? Normally you have to make it into yad'u. So you already got a waw which is sakina. Now you are adding lam to it. You have to make it into jazm state. This is already in jazm. This waw is already in jazm. How would you know that lam has made some impact on it? So that is only by removing or deleting the waw from this word. So which is harf illa. So harfu harfil illa. Harfil illa needs to be elided, needs to be removed. So you have done that. Yad'u becomes yad'u, only yad'u. That waw is gone. So you know that the waw has to be there, but due to lam, that waw is being deleted. It already was sakina. So next step is to remove it. For noon i'rabi, wherever there is noon i'rabi, which is in tasniya forms, jama muzakkar forms, and wahid muannas form. These are the forms where you find extra noon, which is noon of i'rab. That gets deleted in jazm and in nasab states. So you drop that. Yad'uwani becomes yad'uwa. Lam yad'uwa. Yad'uvuna, as you know, normally you would just drop one waw and you say yad'una. But here you have to drop that noon as well. Lam yad'u, hadfu noon al-i'rabi. And tad'u becomes tad'u. Waw is dropped. Hadfu harf al-illa. So this is how it would go. Tad'uwat, yad'una. Now, noon niswa. Noon niswa is the feminine noon for third person and second person females. That you do not remove at all. It stays the way it is. So yad'una remains yad'una, tad'una remains tad'una. Those are the two. This one and this one. They do not change. All the noon i'rabi, noon, 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 noon. These are the noons, 7 of them. They get dropped. The one without noon, they become obviously they should be sakin, but they're already sakin because of harf illa being at the end. Next step is to make them show the effect of jawazim. So lam in this case, then you drop that harf illa, which is waw in all of those cases. So this waw gets dropped, this waw gets dropped, this waw gets dropped, this waw gets dropped, this waw gets dropped. Okay. And then feminine noon, this one and this one, they stay. You can't change them. Likewise, ya, it's not specific to waw as we just did. It could be ya as well. Same thing. You drop that ya. So yarmiyu, yadribu, yarmi, that's the initial ta'lil for even the sahih letter. But when you have ya at the end, you have to drop that ya when you make it into further majzoom. So lam yarmi, hasfi harfi lillah. Yarmiya, noon i'rabi gets dropped. Yarmu, noon i'rabi gets dropped. Tarmi, harfi illa gets dropped. Tarmiya, noon i'rabi gets dropped. Yarmina, nothing happens, stays the same. Lam tarmi, again harfi illa gets dropped. Lam tarmiya, noon i'rabi, noon i'rabi, noon i'rabi, noon i'rabi. Lam tarmu, lam tarmi, lam tarmiya. Lam tarmina stays the same because it's feminine plural. And lam armi, harful illa gets dropped, and lam narmi, harful illa gets dropped. Same with naqis yai from bab samia. Samia yasma. So now here, yalqayu, laqiya, yalqayu, ya mutaharrik ma qabal maftu, you have to change it into alif, but you write it with ya, because that's what actually ya'i, that's why. Yalqayu becomes yalqa, yalqayani, yalqawna, talqa, talqayani, yalqayna, talqa, talqayani, talqawna, talqayna, talqayani, talqayna, alqa, nalqa. So this is the origin that you have already learned before. Now you're adding lam to it. You have to show that whatever impression or effect lam would have on them. So that effect is that you drop this harf illat. Wherever there's harf illat, which is here, 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 and here, these 5 places. And you drop all the nun i'rabi, which is here, 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 yes, and here, 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 and that's it. But this is nun niswa, it stays the way it is, and this is nun niswa, it stays the way it is. So lam yalqa, lam yalqaya, lam yalqaw, lam talqa, lam talqaya, lam yalqayna. Nun stays. Lam talqa, lam talqaya, lam talqaw, lam talqay, lam talqaya, lam talqayna. Nun stays. Lam alqa, lam nalqa. All the noons are gone, all the harf illat are gone. This is how you show the sign of lam or any other jawazim in lam, lamma, lam, amr, la, nahi, any of these. What about making command from there? Easy, you still do the same thing. So tansuru, how to make amr from there? You make it unsur. Nasara yansuru. What you do, you remove the alamatu mudari, which is ta, and now you've got noon sakina, and you can't start a word with sakina. You have to put hamzatul wasl at the beginning, and depending on the harakat or the alamat on the ain kalima, you either give it dhamma if the ain kalima has dhamma, or you put kasra if ain kalima has fatha or kasra, in both situations. So here ain kalima has dhamma, so you put dhamma on this one. So unsur, and you make it sakin at the end. Unsur, unsura, unsuru, unsuri, unsura, unsurna. So that's the original one. But if you apply this to ud'u from the same bab, ud'u, ud'uwa, ud'u, ud'u'i, ud'uwa, ud'una. So this is what you got. Now when you make it into amr, this is amr already, yeah? So what would you do? Ud'u, you have made already amr. But the problem is, you have to drop that wow, which is harf illa. Otherwise, you would not have anything as sakina to suggest amr. So ud'u only, ud'u. Okay? Ud'uwa, ud'u. You leave the wow only for jama. Ud'i, ud'uwa, ud'una. Obviously, you don't change anything for feminine plural. Likewise, irmi, irmiya, irmiyu becomes irmu. Irmi becomes irmi. Irmiya, irmiya stays the same. Irmina, irmina. Okay. Ilqa, you drop the ya at the end. Ilqaya, ilqayu becomes ilqaw. Ilqayi becomes ilqay. Ilqaya, ilqayna. No change there. Ilqayna. So that's what it is. So this is how it goes. Normally, when you have defective verbs, you change them if there was additional adawatul jawazim, the particles that give jazm state, which is jassive mood, then you drop harf illa if they had one at the end, and obviously that would be in the case of naqis. Naqis is when harf illa is found at lam position in the triliteral verb, thulathi mujarrad. Okay, so naqis. We remember that as man or man. Misal at fa position, a is as ajwaf, which is the middle part, which is the ain kalima, and then lam kalima is called n, which is naqis. So naqis, when they have lam kalima is harf illa. So if it is harf illa, you drop that to make it majzoom, and If there was Noon Arabi, you drop that as well. And Noon Niswa, you don't do anything about it. Stays as it is. Okay. So inshallah, we'll leave that there and keep it very short today because a little bit of issues at the moment with the weather change and the time of prayer. Inshallah, we catch up with all of that a little bit in the new year. There'll be another lesson next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.